Greetings gamers! Xbox has given out the specs for the Xbox Scorpio, and I'm sorry Xbox, I don't care what you call it after that. I am going to officially call your product Scorpio because I just love that fucking name. So guys, Digital Foundry actually got some time and some details from Microsoft about Xbox. These are not made up specs. These are not speculation. This is the release from Microsoft. And god damn, PlayStation, are you worried yet? Guys, let's break it down and let you know basically what you're going to get for it. So we're going to compare it to the Project Scorpio and Xbox One, and then we'll compare Scorpio to PlayStation Pro. Now guys, also during this I will also put the specs on the screen, so please don't be afraid if these numbers go over your head. Don't worry, you can still see them on the screen, and we'll also let you know at the end of it what our thoughts are and if this is going to make any difference. So let's just jump straight into it. The CPU of the Project Scorpio is 8 custom x86 cores clocked at 2.3 GHz. Now your Xbox One, to give you an idea, had 8 custom Jaguar cores clocked at 1.75 GHz. So we're going from 1.75 to 2.3. The GPU has 40 customized complete units at 1172 MHz. Or the Xbox One, to give you an idea, had 12 GCN complete units at 853 MHz. Or the Xbox One S had 912 MHz. The memory on it is 12 for Project Scorpio. It is 12 gigabytes of GDDR5, or the Xbox One actually had 8 gigabytes of DDR3, or 32 megabytes of ESRAM. The memory bandwidth is 326 gigabytes per S, while the Xbox One had DDR3 68 gigabytes /S, ESRAM at max 204 gigabytes /S, or the Xbox One S had 219 gigabytes per S. Now the hard drive on it is a 1 terabyte 2.5 inch. On the Xbox One had a 500 gig, a 1 terabyte or a 2 terabyte 2.5 inch. And the optical drive on it, guys, is a 4K UHD Blu-ray, where the Xbox One actually had a Blu-ray, and the Xbox One S actually had a 4K UHD. So, okay, so breaking them down, Project Scorpio, Xbox One. You are going to get a faster CPU. The GPU in it is going to be better. The memory is going to be better. Memory bandwidth is going to be better on both Xbox One and Xbox One S. The hard drive on it is standard going to be better because the Xbox One only came out with a 500 gig. But Project Scorpio will have a 1 terabyte, thank God. And the optical drive on Project Scorpio will be better than the Xbox, but not the Xbox Scorpio, or Xbox S, sorry. So what does this mean for Project Scorpio versus PlayStation Pro? Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Project Scorpio's CPU is going to be 2.3 gigahertz, while the PlayStation 4 Pro is 2.1. Not to mention the fact that the Project Scorpio is actually 8 custom x86, while the actual PlayStation 4 Pro has 8 Jaguar cores. Now, yes, obviously the 2.1 and 2.3, not much of a difference, but keeping in mind the Jaguar cores is what the Xbox One actually used at 1.7. So they are using the same processor as the Xbox One, they're just using a higher gigahertz rate on it. The GPU is going to be 40 customized complete units at 1172, while the PlayStation 4 Pro is going to be 36 improved GCN complete units at 911 megahertz. The memory on the Project Scorpio is going to be 12 gigabytes of GDDR5, while the PlayStation 4 Pro is only 8 gigabytes of GDDR5. Memory bandwidth on Scorpio is going to be 326 GB/S, while the PlayStation 4 Pro is 216. The hard drive on the Project Scorpio is 1 terabyte. Well, obviously PlayStation 4 is going to play. PlayStation 4 Pro is the same. It's 1 terabyte, so they're the same. And the optical drive on PlayStation Pro was a Blu-ray, which is the same as what the Xbox One had, where the Xbox Scorpio is actually going to have the 4K UHD Blu-ray player. So there's going to be a better Blu-ray player on the optical drive. Your hard drives are going to be the same. Better memory bandwidth, better GPU, and better CPU on the Project Scorpio. That is going to hurt. That is going to hurt PlayStation. I am saying that for the record now. In fact, to give you an idea of the power of this Xbox Scorpio, they were actually able to run Forza Horizon tech demo at 60 frames per second and at 4K resolution. That is impressive. That is goddamn beautiful. Now, obviously, the PlayStation 4 Pro was an iteration. Xbox Scorpio appears to be more like a new console generation. And the best part about it, guys, all your Xbox One and Xbox 360 games are backwards compatible. You will be able to play all those games that you can currently play on your Xbox One now. And they're also working back with the backwards compatibility on the other 360 games. Now, guys, obviously they didn't mention a price and they haven't mentioned a name for it yet. It is still officially Xbox One Scorpio. I'm sticking to that name. I don't care what you call it. But, guys, what does this mean, or what is my suspicion on what this means for price? Now, this is where we got to get into the bad news. Okay, so I'm going to give Australian dollars and then I'm going to say the US dollar counterpart. So, for Australia, I'm suspecting if you think you're going to go out and buy this console for 600 Australian dollars, forget it. It is going to be $650, $700 Australian. Or for the Americans in the group, that is going to be around the $500 mark. Now, yes, that will mean that this is going to be dearer than your PlayStation Pro. But keep in mind the hardware that you have got in this machine is going to be better than the PlayStation Pro. It's like you go out and you can buy a laptop that's $600 or you can buy a laptop for $700. The equipment in the $700 laptop from the same dealer is normally better. That is the same principle when it comes to this. Now, guys, I do want to mention, just for the record, I don't have any inside information regarding the price. There is no way that Xbox has confirmed this price. This is me assuming what I think it's going to cost when it gets released. So, at the end of the day, please don't hear me talking about a $650, $700 Australian price tag and think, holy shit, that is not confirmed. That is just my estimate as to what I think they would put on the tag. Now, obviously, Microsoft is a large corporation. They can sort of take the price hit on it a bit, but I'm still expecting it to be a $650, $700 price tag, which, for this machine, I am completely fine with. I am completely fine spending that money on that because of the power that this machine has. But then, guys, I am just one person. I want to hear what you think. What price do you think the Xbox Scorpio will sell for? And are you put off by a $650, $700 possible price tag? Now, I do want to reiterate, that is not released. That is my speculation on prices. I hope that I am wrong, but that is my guess on the price. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think the price would be, and what are you happy to pay? Let us know in the comment section below. I know I'm going to get some PlayStation fanboy who wrote $2. But anyway, let us know in the comment section. Guys, if this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe. If you found this video helpful, please hit share. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you playing games. Have a great day and enjoy.